Hello and welcome to the Emerge Leadership Connection, where we connect you with the ideas and concepts to unlock legendary leadership so you can emerge and become who you were meant to be. I'm your host, Cody Dakota, and on this wonderful Wednesday, I will be your leadership coach, teacher, and mentor. On today's episode, we will talk about Abraham Lincoln's thoughts on future, creativity, purpose, and direction. If this is your first time listening to the Emerge Leadership Connection, stop immediately and go back to episode 0. If you want to get the full benefits that this podcast has to offer and emerge into who you were meant to be at a faster pace, then you will want to go back to that episode to understand the theory behind how each episode is designed to help you improve. Before we start the episode, I'd like to thank our supporters who allow us to continue to bring value to you, while also allowing us to support amazing causes that will impact our future generations. If you would like to find out more about the causes we support, as well as how to become a member of our family and help us reach more people in order to impact our future, please go to www.emergeleadership.club, where you can check out all of our episodes, including many supporter-only episodes, as well as get access to other exclusive member-only benefits. Again, that is www.emergeleadership.club to get that access and officially join our family. Also, while you're there, you should click the menu button and click on Books. My book, Legendary Leadership: How to Obtain Repeatable Monumental Results, is currently in the running for the Extraordinarian Award for coaches with ideas that can change people, businesses, and the future for the better. And I need your help to win the award. You will see some awesome benefits that you can get for supporting the book, including personalized signed copies by me, a chance to get a limited edition, legendary edition of the book, appearances on this podcast, and more. Remember, go to www.emergeleadership.club to check it out. Now, on to the show. Today's words of wisdom come from Abraham Lincoln, who said, "The best way to predict your future is to create it." This is a very simple quote, very straightforward. So many of us want to know what is our future going to have. What is going to become of us as we move forward into the great unknown of the future? Some people go to very extreme lengths to try and get that answered for them. But Abraham Lincoln has a different solution. He doesn't say that you should seek out someone else to tell you your future, because I would say that if you allow others to define your future, you're never in control of it. And because you're never in control of it, you can't really be certain that following that path that others lay for you will actually get you to where you want. I think that's where a lot of people are disillusioned with where they are at. They've been told for much of their lives that if I go on this specific path, then I'm going to get all the things I've ever wanted. And they're finding out that's typically not true. And it's not true because the people who are telling them where they can be going don't have necessarily that person's best interest in mind, but rather their own interest in mind. Just as an example, right? If I have a business and I have a team of, 1,000 people, and something bad happens within our industry, I am still looking to, as the leader of the organization, for the best results for the business that I'm able to obtain. Which in many cases, as we've seen in our society, means that you have to let go of some of your force in order to allow the business to continue to live. It's a sad thing that does happen at times, but it's a choice that some leaders are forced to make, depending on the conditions they're in. And that is the danger in not creating your own future. That's the danger in allowing others to tell you what your future is. And those things are things you typically have no capability of predicting. So what Abraham Lincoln here is saying, that if you actually want to get a good picture of what it is your future is going to be like, instead of letting others define it for you, or instead of seeking it outside of yourself, go about making it happen yourself. You are the only person who can truly move your future in a direction that you want to see it go. If you don't do it yourself, someone else will. But if someone else does it, it won't go the way you necessarily want it to go. Now, this, I think, very strongly ties into purpose. It's not something that Abraham Lincoln explicitly says in this quote, but I very much believe that if you want to obtain your purpose in life, and I believe that you're listening right now, and that is something you do want to accomplish. You have a purpose. If you didn't feel like you had a purpose, you wouldn't be listening to any podcast that is designed to help you become who you were meant to be. So the fact that you're listening right now to me tells me that you feel like you have a specific purpose in life that you want to get to. You may not know exactly what that purpose is, but you know you have a purpose and you want to get there. So that means that you have a future where you want to go towards that purpose, and you're looking for just a way to get there. Well, the way is within you. I can't tell you what your future is going to be. I can give you an idea. I may be able to give you suggestions, but at the end of the day, if you want to actually obtain your purpose, it's going to be up to you and the action you take. Now, going along the same lines, that's why this podcast is designed the way it is. It's designed so that you can actually stop and create a direction to get to your purpose with the information given to you. I want you to listen to the words and then design your own future. I want you to create it. You have the best ability to create your own future if you believe you can do it. And I believe that you have the potential to not only obtain your purpose, but obtain something far greater than you believe is even possible. I truly believe that's within your capacity. You may not know it yet, but I believe it's there. With time, with work, with knowing what your purpose is, with moving in a direction towards that purpose, by creating your future, you will eventually get there. And it'll be amazing the things that you're able to accomplish by doing that. So this leads us into our coaching questions for the day. Who is creating your future? What do you predict your future will be based on its current course? What is the future you want to create? What do you have to do to put yourself on the course to obtain the future you would like? Welcome back, and congratulations. You are one step closer to becoming who you are meant to be. I'm excited to hear about the fantastic takeaways you got from this episode. I'd love to hear from you, so go over to www.emergeleadership.club right now and click on the tab to see how to contact us, as well as see our other amazing services. While you're there, if you would like to emerge into who you are meant to be even faster, then you'll want to officially join our family by clicking on the Become a Patron button, where you can gain access to exclusive, member-only content that is absolutely amazing, including access to supporter-only podcasts, Q&A sessions directly with me, and the ability to get shoutouts on future episodes, all while also helping to support some amazing causes which are actively working toward improving the future for generations to come. Just to make sure you got it, to join our family and get access to this exclusive member-only content and help some amazing causes at the same time, go over to www.emergeleadership.club and click on the Become a Patron button right now. I'm your host, Cody Dakota, and I'm honored to have spent this time with you today. My final message for you today, and listen closely, it's time. Wake up your potential. Let go of your fears and anxieties, and let's discover what is possible. Emerge and become who you were meant to be.